In the heart of Chicago's gentrified Cabrini Green neighborhood, now a vibrant hub of trendy restaurants and upscale boutiques, the legend of Candyman lingered like a haunting melody, a whisper of terror echoing through the polished corridors of new money success. The once blighted housing projects, now gleaming with revitalized facades and manicured lawns, held a dark secret, a legacy of violence and despair that refused to be erased by the forces of gentrification. Helen Lyle, a young and ambitious graduate student, found herself drawn to the allure of Cabrini Green's troubled past, her fascination with the Candyman legend fueling her determination to uncover the truth behind the urban myth. As she delved deeper into the neighborhood's history, she unearthed tales of a vengeful spirit, a tormented soul trapped in the echoes of a brutal murder, forever seeking retribution from those who dare to speak his name 5 times into a mirror. Helen's research led her to the remnants of the original Cabrini Green residents, those who bore witness to the rise and fall of the legend, their lives forever intertwined with the chilling tale of Candyman. They shared stories of fear and superstition, of the inexplicable events that had plagued the neighborhood, events that defied rational explanation and fueled the belief in a supernatural presence. Undeterred by their warnings, Helen pressed on, her curiosity piqued by the enigma of Candyman. She ventured into the deserted alleyways and dilapidated buildings that still bore the scars of the past, her every step echoing the footsteps of those who had fallen prey to the legend before her. As Helen ventured deeper into the heart of the myth, she began to experience strange occurrences, unsettling visions that blurred the lines between reality and fantasy. She saw glimpses of a shadowy figure lurking in the shadows, a figure with a hook for a hand, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. The visions grew more vivid, more menacing, and Helen found herself questioning her sanity. Was she succumbing to the psychological terror of the legend, or was she experiencing something far more sinister, a connection to the supernatural force that bound Candyman to the neighborhood? Desperate for answers, Helen sought the guidance of Antoine Doyle, an old-time Cabrini Green resident who had crossed paths with Candyman in the past. Antoine, scarred by his encounter with the vengeful spirit, warned Helen of the danger she was courting, urging her to abandon her pursuit of the truth. But Helen, driven by her insatiable curiosity and her unwavering belief in the power of truth, refused to back down. She delved deeper into the Candyman myth, unearthing the tragic backstory of the tormented soul and the circumstances that led to his transformation into a vengeful spirit. As Helen uncovered the truth, she realized that the legend of Candyman was not merely a tale of terror, but a reflection of the deep-seated social and racial injustices that had plagued Cabrini Green and its residents. She saw Candyman not as a monster, but as a symbol of the oppressed, a manifestation of the collective trauma that had been buried beneath the veneer of gentrification. With this newfound understanding, Helen confronted Candyman, not with fear or hatred, but with empathy and understanding. She acknowledged the pain and injustice that had fueled his rage, and she sought to bring peace to his tormented spirit. In a climactic confrontation, Helen faced the vengeful spirit, her determination to break the cycle of violence overriding her own fears. She spoke to Candyman, not with 5 echoes of his name, but with the words of truth and understanding, words that pierced through the darkness and offered a glimmer of hope for the troubled soul. Through her actions, Helen not only exorcised the ghost of Candyman but also brought a measure of closure to the troubled legacy of Cabrini Green. She exposed the underlying social and racial issues that had fueled the legend, and she inspired a renewed sense of community and understanding among the gentrified residents. The legend of Candyman would forever be etched in the history of Cabrini Green, a chilling reminder of the past, but it would no longer be a source of fear and superstition. Instead, it would serve as a catalyst for change, a reminder of the importance of addressing the root causes of injustice and seeking reconciliation in the face of darkness.